This is really his fault. By the way, I'd like to point out that Leanne looks amazing today. As for Jason, well, my mother always told me that if I didn't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. At least he tries hard. For those who don't know me, my name is Nick Pointer, and for those who do, shh. But really, I'm Nick, and I've known Jason longer than, well, I can't say that I've known him longer than most people in attendance, but I've at least known him longer than the castle interns that set up the room today. And I'm honored to be here tonight to sing his praises. There was a pretty big fight over who would get to give the best man speech, but Todd can't handle words that extend over 2 syllables. And Q is a substitute for the brother that Jay really. So that left me. Still, there was some conflict as Jason said he'd rather take a dozen kicks to the ribs than let me speak in front of all of you. So instead, I offered to sing some of Jason's favorite songs acoustically, and in the end, we compromised, so here I am. Leanne, go easy on him tonight. He's still healing. Jason and I met 3 years ago when we started working at the same law firm. He quickly became the second least person in the office. You're welcome, buddy. Sorry, that's supposed to be the least liked person in the office. Most times the best man is the guy that the groom has known his entire life, and he tells stories about their childhood together. Since I can't do that, I have to go on hearsay. Jason and I have often spent hours talking about how we were wonderful and awesome at sports in high school. And I've heard several stories that Jason was just a great athlete in high school. And being a fact-checking man, I had to look into it, to what I've heard before I put anything into my speech tonight. So I called Richwoods High School in Peoria and found out that what I've heard is 100% true. He was unanimously elected captain of the tennis team in his senior year, and then proceeded to lead the team through a string of crushing defeats that have since passed into legend. But still, when people thought about who they wanted at the helm of that sinking ship, the only name that came to mind was Jason's. He really stepped up into his role as a leader too, running the team like a well-oiled pelican. In all seriousness, Jason, we've been through a ton in the past 3 years. From changing jobs to running shows together, and a few things that I'm really not allowed to speak about. Ever. You have fast became my best friend, and I'm extremely honored that you chose me as your best man tonight. I need to thank Leanne for not beating him for making that decision. Jay, you are truly a little brother that I should have had, instead of the one I got, and that's a completely different story. I've had the pleasure of knowing Leanne for a few years now, and I can't think of a better couple that are more perfect for each other than you. You're both wonderful people, and I count it a blessing to call you both my friends. So I'll wrap this up with an Irish blessing altered especially for you guys. May your mornings bring joy, and your evenings bring peace. May your troubles grow few as your happiness increases. May the saddest day of your future be no worse than the happiest day of your past. May your hands be forever clasped in friendship, and your hearts joined forever in love. Your lives are very special. You have touched others in many ways. May this blessing rest upon you and fill all your coming days. And on that note, please ask that you raise your glasses and toast to Jason and Leanne.
That's great.
Mr. Nick Pointer.
Look at that. Little attention getter.
And now, the matron of honor, Jamie Carlson.
How in the world do I follow that? I guess I should just start off by saying, Jason, you also look amazing tonight. So let's give it up.
Yeah.
Right? So, I also don't get to say that I grew up with Leanne, or, we don't have childhood memories, but I can say that around 8 years ago when I first met her, I couldn't have imagined that we'd be where we are today. I was a little scared of her when I first met her. I won't mention the circumstances, but she knows. I can honestly say that we've been through the best of the best and the worst of the worst. We've had twists and turns, we've had bumps in the road, and I couldn't be any prouder to call her my BFF Rose. I don't want to make this all about me, but I do consider myself extra lucky because I've had the pleasure of knowing both of them for about the same amount of time. So I've had them both as my friends for a while now, and they've put up with me through all of it. I watched these two go through about everything life could throw their way, and I do mean everything. And the best part about it is that they not only grow stronger through everything, but they make each other better. To Jason, I couldn't imagine a better husband for Leanne or a better father for son. You make her happy in ways that I've never seen before, and you guys have built an amazing family. You've been her rock through the tough times, and most importantly, you've been her best friend through all of it. I'd like to say that I'd fight you for it, the best friend position, but I know I'll always lose, and I'm okay with that. Rose, I'm so happy and honored to be your friend, and I can't wait to watch you spend forever with your perfect family. We love you, and let's raise our glasses.
All right, now we're going to have the wedding party come up and fill their plates, and as soon as they're done, I believe we're allowed to